How's everybody doing out there today? Welcome to the first episode of State of Zero. This is my second live Facebook streaming video that I've done, and I'm excited to be here, man. Thanks for checking it out. If you're here, I'm waiting a few minutes for people to find it. Not a lot of people might find it today. I don't know. Not a lot of people might find it today because it's Sunday morning. I don't know. So I wanted to give everybody a few minutes to find it who is interested before I start talking. Today we're going to be talking about how many of the products you buy do you actually make it through. We're going to be talking about following through. We're going to be talking about, taking action, stuff like that. Also, we're going to be talking about how to come up with content for your products, for your blog, for your YouTube channels. I'm organized today, man. I got a handy dandy little list of topics I wanted to talk to you guys about. Now, this is my first official show here on Facebook, so it might run a little long today. It might run a little long. If it runs too long, I'll adjust accordingly. You guys have to give me good feedback on what a good length is and how's it going. I'll be checking the comment section for that because I want to know, what you guys think. But we're going to be talking about how to come up with content for your stuff, Hey, what's up, Top Boys? How you doing, man? Alicasa in the house. What's up, fellas? We're going to be talking about how to come up with content for your blog, products, YouTube channels, Facebook, all that good stuff. We're going to be coming up with ideas for ways to come up with content for your stuff. We're going to be talking about following through, like I said. How many of the products you buy do you actually make it through? What's up, John Davin? What's going on? And the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today was how to build an audience. Do you guys think the audience building is hard? So we're going to be talking about stuff like that as well. All right? That's what we're going to be doing today, man. I'm so organized today, man. I'm really proud of myself. Anyways, I guess that's enough time to wait. Let's get on with the show. So first thing I want to do, of course, I got to pitch my blog, epicconversions.com. Good to see you, John. Appreciate you being here, man. What's up? So yeah, epicconversions.com. Some of you guys might already know about this. Some of you might not. But I have 2 products for free on my blog. One's called 50 Ways to Flood Your Website with Targeted Traffic. All right, it's pretty cool. It's actually 50 videos that walk you through, specific ways to get traffic, right? So there's 50 videos there. They're on a little fancy dandy little slider there, and you can just slide to each video. Now, I don't expect you to get in there and just like look at all 50 of those methods. Get in there and find something you like, and try it, man. Just try one traffic driving method at a time. Don't go for all of them, And then the other one, and we could talk about traffic another day, but the other freebie over there on Epic Conversions is a 7-step YouTube execution plan. So if you're interested in YouTube, and I think you should all be interested in YouTube, to be honest with you. That's my humble opinion. I mean, I don't know a faster way to build, trust and authority, and maybe you might even consider a little bit of a celebrity there on YouTube, because people what people don't understand, people go to these platforms for different reasons, okay? People go to Facebook like this, they go here to interact, Now maybe that's changing a little bit with Facebook live video streaming, I don't know. I'm not an expert on video streaming on Facebook. I'm working on it right now. But people go here to interact, okay? People go to YouTube to watch, to learn, and to be entertained. So that puts you in a position to be an authority a lot quicker, So I think it's worth your time. I think you should check out Facebook, or I think you should check out YouTube, and yeah, definitely on my blog there's a freebie over there, 7-step YouTube execution plan. It's highly worth your time, so check it out. And I will, you know what? While I'm sitting here talking, I had this all wrote out, and I did all this extra stuff, and I'll put a link. I'll put a link in the comment section to my blog, man, because I'm on the ball today, man. That's why. Boom! I just put a link in the comments to the blog, man. Yes, Casey Neistat, celebrity. Agreed. Casey Neistat's awesome, man. I get a little like when I watch Casey Neistat videos, I get a little bit like, wow, this guy's life is so interesting compared to mine. That's how I get, like, oh my gosh, this dude's got it going on all the time. It's amazing. But it's all good, man. There's a big difference between living in New York City and living in Ohio, that's for sure. But anyways, cool. Very, very good. All right. So the first topic, right? How many of the products that you guys buy, and this is something I want to know, man. So if you're here and you're watching this, man, answer this question for me. Let me know where you're at with this. How many of the products that you guys buy do you actually make it through? I mean, I'm not even talking about implementing the product. I'm talking about just getting through the training itself. I mean, how many of you guys actually get through the training? I mean, how many of you guys are getting through it? Let me know in the comment section your thoughts on that, what you're thinking. There's a big problem, in what we do, with follow-up, taking action and follow-up. And you hear people talk about that a lot, man, taking action and stuff like that. But I think, a lot of it's influenced by copy. You look at a sales page, and I'm gonna like some of these comments here. You look at the sales page of something. Hey, what's up, John Chow? There's my man, John Chow. Sorry guys, my computer just crashed on me. But yeah, guys. So listen, you basically less than a third. I lost my signal for a minute there. So if I get cut off, sorry about that, guys. I lost my signal for a minute there. My computer crashed on me. It was really weird. I don't know what happened. Anyways, so yeah, let me talk about this some more. Yeah, less than a third. That makes sense. And you guys don't feel bad because, look, I'm the same way. I'll buy products and I won't make it through all of them either. Yeah, less than a quarter. Yeah, I do the same thing, guys. I'll buy stuff that I think looks really cool or that it might help me in some way, and I won't make it through all of it either. So, don't feel bad about it. It happens to a lot of people. But, I want to talk to you about something called what's in the box thinking, and that's this idea. That you've read this copy, and the copy is so good, and it's so cool looking, that you just want to see what's in the box, man. You want to know what's going on in there. And you see that a lot today, man, with a lot of these sales pages. I know I operate a lot out of Warrior Plus, and on Warrior Plus Network, man, I'm seeing a lot of blind sales pages, right? A lot of blind sales pages. And it definitely inspires what's in the box thinking, and it makes us just want to see what's in there, man. And a lot of times once we get in there and we're looking for the punchline, right? We're looking for the punchline. We don't even know when we buy the thing if we're really going to do it. We just want to see the punchline to the thing. It's funny. I think that, when you catch yourself doing that, it's like when you think to yourself, is this something that's going to help me? I mean, you can't even think in that mode when you got a blind sales page. You don't even know what the thing's about. You know what, man? Unless you're an affiliate marketer and you have plans on promoting the product, I wouldn't buy something that you're not going to use. Man, if you're doing a YouTube channel and you buy a product on YouTube, how to get better at YouTube, that makes total sense. But if you do YouTube channels and you're buying a product with a blind sales page, man, that's not always a good idea. You're probably going to waste money, and it's not just the money. The money is the smallest thing that you're going to lose. What you're going to lose is focus, because that thing is going to teach you something else that doesn't have a lot to do with what you're doing. Now all of a sudden you're slightly distracted, and the thing about it is you only have so much energy, you guys. You only have so much time in a day, and you only have so much energy. And we all got 24 hours, and we all got a limited amount of energy. Those are our two biggest resources. And you have to decide how you want to spend your time and energy. Every time you split your energy, every time you split your energy in a different way, you're diluting your effectiveness. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but you're diluting your effectiveness. And look, guys, this has happened to all of us, man. I'm not preaching to you guys. Well, maybe I am a little bit, but thank you, John. Thank you, Todd. You know, it happens to all of us, man. But the fact is, not all of us are aware of it. Not all of us are aware that we are diluting our energy. We're diluting our effectiveness. And the thing is, man, you can't realize your true potential unless you are not diluting your energy, unless you are focused 100% on this one thing. Like if I say, hey, man, listen, my goal is to be the best affiliate marketer I can be, right? That's my goal. Now, I'm going to have to shut a few other projects down to get there. That's all there is to it, man. That's all there is to it. You know, the more you dilute your energy and your time, the less effective you're going to be at everything. It kind of has a lot to do with cognitive load. The other thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to that was inspiration, momentum, consistency, and adjusting. Because what happens is, man, when we read these sales pages and we look at some of these products, man, they inspire us. And when we start out, we have a lot of momentum. We have a lot of momentum when we start out, you know, and it looks sweet. And we might give it like maybe 30 days, you know, if you're lucky. How long do you guys think you give new products, methods that you actually finish and then go to implement? How long do you usually give them before you get on to something else? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on that. The fact is, a lot of people, they have trouble with consistency and adjusting. These are the things you hear a lot. What I don't hear a lot is what I meant to say. These are the things that I don't hear a lot about. You don't hear a lot of people talking about adjustment. You don't hear a lot of people talking about, you know, well, you hear people talking about being consistent, but you hear a lot more people talking about momentum and inspiration. But the fact is, man, I can't do it without consistency. I can't do it without adjusting. Yeah, exactly. Not long. How long? Not long. I can't do it without adjusting, man. I don't care. I've never taken any trainings. I've never taken any courses. I've never implemented any new strategies that I did not have to adjust. That's just the way it is, man. And I don't know why that is, man. I think it's because everyone's a little bit different, you know. Matter of fact, I'll talk about this in a minute. Well, shoot, why don't we just talk about it now? The reason I started doing these Facebook Live streams right here for you guys is because just a couple days ago I bought a product by Delilah Taylor and Ben Martin called Facebook Live Profits, right? It's really cool, man. It's a good product. I'll put a link to that for you in the comment section if I remember. My computer crashed on me. I had all the stuff planned out for you guys, man. I had it all planned out. My computer crashed. Sometimes the universe is against you, man. The universe doesn't want you to succeed. I don't know if that's true or not, but I did have some things planned out. Let me just give me a second, guys. I'll get a link together for you guys on this. It's called Facebook Live Profits. This is an affiliate link, so I will make a small commission if you pick this product up through my link. But it's a good product, man, and it inspired me to give this Facebook thing a try again because I'd done it once before, and I was like, man, I don't know, this is kind of a pain in the butt, but this kind of taught me an easier way to do it, so it was like, okay, cool. I can't type and talk at the same time, so forgive me. Profits here. Alright, let's put that in the comment section. If anybody's interested in Facebook Live Profits, you can pick it up there. It's a good course, man. I like it. You know, Ben Martin and Delilah Taylor, I'm always seeing those guys doing Facebook Live videos, so I knew that they were What's up, Hamayon? Hope I'm saying your name right. Sorry if I butchered that, man. But I always see Bill Martin and Delilah Taylor doing, I always see them guys doing live Facebook videos, and I always kind of wondered what their methods were for doing it, and how they converted that into money, and how it made sense for them. And I really liked it. I think it came down to audience building, honestly. A lot of it's come down to audience building, and that's great, and we'll talk about more of that in segment 3. Because I got that for one of my topics here to talk about. But let me move on, man. Let me move on into segment 2 of this video. Let me move on to segment 2 of this video. All right. So I'm calling this show State of Zero, by the way. I'm gonna try to do it at least once a week, man. At least once a week, State of Zero. You guys. Leave your questions, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what kind of stuff you would like to talk about, man. I'll comb that comment section. I'll put it on the list of stuff to talk about next week. All right? We'll get it together. We'll be talking about some stuff. It'll be awesome. All right. So topic number 2, how do you come up with content for your blog, for your products, for your YouTube channels, for your Facebook posts? That's a lot of content. That's a lot of content, man. That's a lot of content. Yes, I got your name right. That's great, man. Good, good. How do you come up with content for all this stuff? We live in a world, man, where we drive a lot of our traffic with social media. And, like, social media is like the beast that requires content constantly to feed, right? Always gotta be coming up with content, not just for our products, but for our blog posts, for our Facebook posts, for our YouTube channels, you know, for our Twitters, you know, for everything requires all this content, and it can be kind of overwhelming, man. You know, what I'll say about that is, you know, keep your finger on the pulse of the market. And I talked about this a little bit yesterday when I was doing a video on Facebook here, but I want to kind of like go into it a little bit deeper today. You know, you don't have to be everywhere at all times, okay? But, you know, you do need to pick a few places just to be part of that scene, okay? But you want to keep your finger on the pulse of the market. A good way to do that, you want to figure out what's going on with the market right now. Like if you want to get like a snapshot of the market, you can just go to Google, type in something, hit enter, and then you scroll all the way down to the bottom. You'll find Google related search terms, right? And that's a great way to start. And then you can kind of sub-niche down from that. You'll click on one of those, and you'll scroll down to the bottom again, and you'll find more related search terms. Okay, so that's pretty cool, and that's a great way to kind of like niche down, and then to figure out what people are talking about, because those are actual things that people are typing in to Google right there. That's a simple way to try to get a feel and to come up with some questions that people were asking about what your topic is, right? You know, if you're in the affiliate marketing space, or if you're in the membership site space or whatever. I'm getting ready to release a product on membership sites here called Membership Dons. If you're in that space, you want to learn more about that stuff, you want to see what people are asking about that kind of stuff, hit that Google related search terms, get you a snapshot of what's going on, like a figurative snapshot, right, in your mind. Like just by looking at it, look at the related search terms there. Another way is a really cool site called answerthepublic.com. I'll put that in the in the box here. It's called Answer the Public. And just check the comments on this video, man. I'll be putting little links in there for I'll be putting little links in there for some of these resources I'm talking about. Answer the Public is cool, man. Answer the Public will get you a nice little snapshot of keywords of what's going on with the internet in general, what people are asking about. AnswerThePublic.com is sweet, man. It's a cool site. You want to kind of look for relevant questions, right? And this is like on Facebook groups and forums, on Facebook in general. Look for relevant questions people are asking about the stuff in your market. And you guys, maybe some of you have heard this stuff before, but when you see these relevant questions, man, like cut and paste them into a document or something. Have a document of relevant questions and topics, because you can pull from that document and do content, you know. Especially, man, if you're trying to come up with Facebook post ideas, blog post ideas, junk like that. Yeah, you know, thanks, Todd. Appreciate it, man. you can pull from that document, right? But you're always kind of building on it, you know, things that are relevant. If anybody asks you a question directly, man, that's worth your time. That's worth some content. I mean, answer their question, but do the video, or do the Facebook post, or do the blog article, or do whatever, you know. Make that a part of your thing. Quora.com is a cool one. I'll put that in the comment box here. Quora.com. That's I think I spelled that right. It's called Quora. Quora.com. A lot of you guys might be familiar with Quora. Let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, Quora.com. A lot of you might be familiar with Quora. Quora is a question answer site, and this is a great place to figure out what people are asking about a certain topic. It's great. Now, you also get a lot of people in there trying to drive traffic with Quora, right? Because that's a relevant, you know, viable way to drive traffic. So you got to watch out for stuff like that. But there's still a lot of people asking legit questions in Quora, and it's a great way to kind of get a feel for the market right now, kind of a snapshot, right? It's pretty cool. Another one is YouTube autofill. Type in part of your niche and see what kinds of things YouTube tries to fill in for you, right? Figure out what YouTube's auto-filling in for you, right? And this is the questions that people are really asking. These are the things that people are really interested in knowing about your sub-niche, right? That's another way to kind of get a feel for what's going on in the market, right? Another one is just, and this is an important one. You know, you want to pick about 5 places, and I talked about this a few minutes ago, but you want to pick about 5 places that are like relevant in your scene, right? 5 places, and these 5 places kind of become your scene. They could be Facebook groups that have over 1,000 members in them. You know, you want at least 1,000 members. You want it to be active, and that's kind of a part of your scene. Now, what I mean by that, I'll talk about in a second. You know, forums are great. We always talk about Warrior Forum when it comes to, you know, internet marketing, but there's other smaller forums, kind of mid-level forums. Just look around for them. You're looking for forums with an active group of people that hang out, but they're not as big, they're not as well known as Warrior Forum. And in places like that, man, you have a lot less restrictions on what you can do. You can post your, you know, stuff in your signature. You can post links to your stuff. You can put the YouTube videos in there. You can do a lot more stuff. And the other thing is, you can become a big fish in a little pond a lot quicker in some of those places than you can in the Warrior Forum. I'm not saying Warrior Forum is bad, but as far as like for audience building and stuff, you know, some of these mid-level forums are better, but as far as like just finding content, Warrior Forum's great, you know. So what else, man? What else? It's not a one-time thing, like I said, with the forums and the Facebook groups. You know, you pick about 5 that are active and dedicate 5 or 10 minutes a day to each one. All right, dedicate 5 or 10 minutes a day to each one of these 5 places. Just kind of leave comments on other people's stuff. Just try to be a part of the scene, you guys. Just be a part of the scene. And that's going to do 2 things. It's going to increase your authority, increase your status. It's going to strengthen your voice in that place. It's going to strengthen your voice in that place just by being there, right? But just checking in every day, you know, 5 or 10 minutes a day, you'll find and you'll get a good feel for what the market's like in that place and what's people interested in that place. Yeah, another thing I'll do is I'll pull audience to your properties, right? Like your blog or your YouTube channel or whatever. You know, if you're there every day and you're consistent, then people will see that and they will be interested in checking you out, checking your profile out, and they'll follow that back to your stuff. So it works pretty cool, right? All right, cool. That's topic 2. So I want to remind new people that are swinging by and checking this video out. I got a blog called ep01.com. I'll put a link to that in the comment section. On that blog, there are 2 freebies. Okay, so if you like free stuff and you like a good knowledge, good information, get over to my blog and check it out. The first one is called The first one is called 50 Ways to Flood Your Website with Targeted Traffic. And it's all about how to get traffic, obviously, on your blog. How to get traffic on your blog, how to get traffic on your website, how to get traffic to any of your properties. That's what it's about. For my two, I'm just gonna put epicconversions.com for my 2 freebies, guys. Man, I had this all wrote out nice and neat, and I was cut and paste the stuff in there, and my stuff got messed up. My computer crashed on me for whatever reason. Whatever, it's all good. So the second one, but that's on traffic driving, right? And those are 50 videos, you guys. 50 videos on how to do it, right? So 50 videos on traffic driving. The second one is called my 7-step YouTube execution plan. That's for all you guys who want to try to figure out about YouTube and try to do something with YouTube. Get over to my blog, epicconversions.com. Grab your free copy of the YouTube 7-step execution plan. I think you'll enjoy it. It's worth your time. You got nothing to lose as far as the money is concerned. Just take a little bit of time, and it's a 7-step thing, so it's very fast. You can consume it very quickly, right? So pretty cool. I'm gonna move on, guys. Make sure you get over to epicconversions.com. Check that out. Last topic of the day. I want to ask you guys a question. All right, do you guys think that building an audience is hard, and do you think it matters? Do you think it's hard? Do you think it matters? Do you think it's too slow? It's a big process? What's you guys' opinion on that? And I asked, and you guys go ahead and leave comments below. Let me know what you think about that below in the comment section. I want to hear it. But the reason I bring it up, man, is because this is like the only way that I know to make real, sustainable, consistent money online is building an audience in some way, shape, or form. Thank you, John. Thank you. It definitely matters. I agree. I think it does matter. Now that being said, I do know people who are making money online without building audience, but it's not as stable. It's not as consistent. If you guys are out there right now and you have a job, it does matter. It is a bit hard for me. I understand, Todd Boyce. I appreciate your input, man. I think it's hard for a lot of people, man. I really do. You can make money online without building an audience. It's a little harder to sustain, okay? In this day and age, it's a little bit harder to sustain. I think that if you're interested in quitting your job, okay, and you're interested in just doing internet stuff full time, right, then I think, man, building an audience should be your #1 priority. That's what I believe. It's possible right now. Do you guys realize it is possible right now for a high school kid to just start building an audience when he's like a sophomore or something, and build a 6-figure income by the time he's a senior? That's ridiculous. That wasn't possible in the 90s when I was in high school, man. That wasn't even possible. That wasn't even a thing. Man, I was in high school mowing grass, buying comic books. These kids out here are building 100K follower Twitter accounts and sending a blast out for an affiliate marketing product, and they're doing 6 figures a year. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. So I hope that, I'm not trying to preach, but I just want you guys to understand that audience building is powerful. It's the most sustainable, biggest thing, most important thing you can do online, okay? It is crazy. It is crazy, John. It's absolutely crazy, You take it back 20 years to when I was a kid. When I was, 15, 16 years old, I was mowing grass. Hey, what is up, Waylick? Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. Mowing grass, buying comic books. These kids today, man, they're running it. They are running it. And the crazy thing is, man, these kids today grew up on this stuff. They grew up being connected to the internet, man. So they are moving faster, stronger, harder, they got it together, man. They already understand it. They grew up plugged in, so they get it. They're rolling. Yeah. So listen. I want to give you guys a few tips. I want to give you guys a few tips about audience building because it's super relevant. It's super critical to being sustainable online, to being for real about online. I'm not talking about, oh man, I'm just going to try to make this online thing happen, blah, 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 blah. And you're dipping a toe in here, you're dipping a toe in there. I'm talking about, man, if you're for real and you're ready to get started, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You need to focus on audience building. All right. And actually, you know what? Actually, the product I was inspired by to do these live video streams, great product to start with when it comes to audience building. But I'll get to that in a second. Let me give you guys some tips on audience building really quick. So the first thing, I want you to try to narrow down when you start thinking about audience building. You want to try to start narrowing down your focus of what you want to talk about. I mean, it's all well and good to say, hey, I want to talk about internet marketing. It's really not. It's not good enough, man. Not when you want to plant your flag down with something and start building an audience around you, man. Think about this, man. Let's say you have two neighbors, right? One of your neighbors is like a handyman guy, right? He's kind of good at fixing everything. And then let's say your other neighbor, he's like, a plumber, right? Now let's say you start having problems with your faucet and your sink and you start getting like leaky faucet stuff going on. Your buddies with both these guys, both these cats will probably fix your stuff for free. That's awesome. Which one do you guys go to? Let me know in the comment section. Which one do you hit up to fix your stuff? Let me know. I tell you who I go for. I'll tell you who I go for. And I think who a lot of people go for. They go for their plumber friend. Oh, well, I got this handyman over here. You could probably do a decent job. But I got this plumber over here. And I know he's like a master of the craft. So he's going to be able to fix my faucet and my sink stuff better than anybody. Most people are going to go for the plumber. So what happens is when you start audience building and you start trying to build audience, you got to understand, man, you got a lot of competition out there. So you got to narrow it down, right? You got to narrow it down to just one singular focus. Now look, me personally, a lot of people know me for YouTube videos and a lot of people know me for affiliate marketing stuff. So that's kind of where I planted my flag. So I talk about that stuff a lot. But let's be real. I mean, let's be real here. For me to do this stuff full time and for you guys to do this stuff full time, you have to get good at a lot of stuff. I got to get good at Facebook advertising. I got to get good at, YouTube advertising. I got to get good at content creation. I got to get good at product launching. I got to get good at email marketing. I got to get good at all kinds of stuff that I haven't necessarily planted my flag down in. And the reason why I do that, man, is because I'm trying to build my audience as quick as possible. And what I want to do, man, is I want to pull around all the people that care about this one thing. And I want them to see me as the guy who knows what's going on and can help them, right? It's a lot harder to do that when you're the handyman. It's a lot easier to do that when you're the plumber. Because everyone is going to see you as this dude who is an expert at this one thing instead of this guy who's kind of average or okay at a bunch of things. See what I'm saying? So that's why you really want to try to start thinking about narrowing and niching down when you're going to build an audience, right? This is important stuff, okay? Does that mean you have to stay there? No. Once you build your audience nice and big, you can start expanding out because, look, the people who care about affiliate marketing, they also care about email marketing. I promise you that. They also are going to care about membership sites if you show them and you can connect the dots for them why this matters. But the point is, man, when you're first getting started, you gotta start narrow. You gotta start narrow so you can build faster. Also, the other thing when it comes to like eliminating competition, when it comes to trying to dominate a small space, focus on one platform at a time. Okay, and I'm not talking about your blog. Man, your blog is cool. That's not what I mean by a platform. I'm talking about a place where people naturally circulate. Like Facebook or YouTube or Pinterest or Twitter, a place where people are checking in every day and there's an audience of people that hang out there. Focus on dominating one platform in that small little niche that you've selected, okay? Just one at a time. Now, once you get that built up and you have a voice in that niche, like every time you post something, you get a bunch of people who look at it and like it or share it or whatever, you're good. You're good. You can put that on autopilot. Just post once a week or whatever and move on to the next platform to dominate. But just do one at a time. A lot of people try to like dominate all these places at once, man, and it gets overwhelming and they go nowhere fast. And that comes back to what I was talking about earlier, you know, splitting your energy up and splitting your time up. You know, you start doing that and you make yourself less effective everywhere. So that's my advice when it comes to that. The other things I would say about audience building is consistency. Consistency is key, okay? And you want to know what your ultimate goal is? I mean, to me, it's once a day. You know, be on that platform at least once a day. Like as far as like if you got a YouTube channel, try to get a video up once a day, right? If you got a Facebook and you're trying to dominate a Facebook scene, try to post something at least once a day. Now look, that's me. The specifics of that are that every platform's a little bit different, right? And I'm kind of speaking from a YouTube frame of mind because I do YouTube mainly. But with YouTube, you know, I think that the golden promised land is to get a video up once a day. For me, man, that's a lot for me, man. I can't do a video. I can do a video a day, but I feel weird about it's just a lot. I mean, I never have time to do anything else, man, but edit videos and put them up. So I don't know, man. To me, I'm finding it hard to reach that goal, but I can tell you that's a good goal to have. I think when it comes to any of these platforms, look, if you're on Facebook and you're trying to dominate a Facebook space, you need to go once a day. There's no excuse not to be there once a day. When it comes to a lot of these other platforms, there's no excuse not to be there once a day. You need to be there once a day. If you want to be part of that scene and you want to start being seen as an authority or you know, some kind of some person who's known, who has a voice, if you want people to care about what you have to say, try to be there once a day. With YouTube, you got to make the video, you got to edit it, you got to put it up. It's a little bit harder. I mean, bare minimum once a week. You need to be able to get a video out once a week, okay? So consistency is key, you guys. Consistency is key. What's up, Joe Wardinsky? How you doing, man? Consistency is key. Once a week, man. Once a week with the YouTube thing, at least. Bare minimum. Your goal is once a day. As close to once a day as you can. I interviewed a guy on my YouTube channel a while back, Joe, you know, Eric the Car Guy, and he told me he does 3 videos a week, and I know he does because I've checked his channel. This cat has almost 1 million subscribers on YouTube, by the way. He has a very big audience, and he does 3 videos a week. He does 3 videos a week on YouTube, but he does production blocks. So he'll spend like a week and he'll create content for like the next 2 months or something, and then he'll upload those like 3 times a week or whatever. Now you guys could do the same thing with your Facebook profiles or with your Twitter accounts or with your Pinterest accounts or Instagram. You could do production blocks with those things. You could do like a production block a week, just put a bunch of like infographics or a bunch of little, you know, 500-word article pieces of content, you know, together, and you could do that. So you could do production blocks like that on anything, and it would be helpful to you. And that way it wouldn't be so overwhelming. You wouldn't feel like you have to do content all the time, right? Now, nothing takes the place of being part of the scene. Don't think you can just like put like a month's worth of content together and just put it on autopilot and dole it out and not be a part of the scene. Man, you still need to, if you're on Facebook, you still need to try to spend 5 or 10 minutes a day on Facebook. Just checking in, liking other people's stuff, commenting back to them, wishing people happy birthday, whatever. Just be there. Just be a part of the scene and be consistent with your content, okay? One thing that people overlook with content, and this is a big one for me. When it comes to trying to build an audience, you guys, you gotta understand, if I put content out there showing you guys how to like explode your open rates or something, right? Dude, that's content that's been out there before. There's lots of other people that have taught how to explode open rates, right? So what makes my 10 ways to explode open rates better than, Joe Blow's 10 ways to explode open rates, or Sarah Smith's 10 ways to explode open rates? What makes it better? What makes it unique? What makes it matter? What makes it even relevant? And what it is, you guys, is entertainment value. You guys have to find some way to focus on entertainment value with your content, all right? And you don't hear a lot of people talking about this, but this is important, all right? And this is part of how I build my audience, okay? So, entertainment value can be a lot of things, okay? You don't have to be a clown, all right? You don't have to be some kind of actor, to provide entertainment value. Let's think about the most basic forms of entertainment value, okay? Interactivity can be entertainment value. If I'm on here right now and I'm like, hey, what's up, Joe Wardinsky? What do you think, man? What do you think entertainment value is? If I ask a question like that to Joe or Todd or John, if I ask a question to one of you guys, and get you interacted in my video or in my content, if I get you interacted with questions in my content, that is a form of entertainment. I'm pulling you into my stuff. You're more engaged. That becomes an entertainment value, okay? Another one, backgrounds and pictures. Like if you're doing videos, see this background here? This is not entertainment value. It's just a gray curtain. And what this does, man, is it makes me a central focus for you guys, right? It basically puts me in center focus, but also that means the burden's on me to find entertainment value, right? This curtain does a good job of making me the center focus, so you can't focus on anything else, but the burden is mine to come up with entertainment value, right? In the form of a story or something, right? But backgrounds, like if I had Niagara Falls in the background behind me, man, that would be a form of entertainment value. Like you guys, if you watch my YouTube channel, you guys know I'll do videos where I'm like outside, walking at the park, taking you guys to interesting places or whatever. I do that for entertainment value, right? I want to teach you something cool. I want to make the video have a cool point, but I want to also provide some kind of entertainment value. What that's gonna do, man, is that's gonna separate you, right? You're gonna create separation in your market. You're gonna actually separate yourself from other people. You're making your content more valuable to the people you're giving it to by doing that, all right? So the entertainment value is important. Now, the most basic form of entertainment value is story, right? A simple story, right? If you can tell a simple story, that is entertainment value. And you think, oh, Cam, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I don't got no stories to tell. I don't know anything. I'm like the most boring guy on the planet. Hey, look, man, it doesn't matter. So what you do in a situation like that, man, is you get on the internet and you start looking up other stories. You find someone who's done something interesting that relates to your niche, right? Find something that, hey, what is up, Chet? How you doing, man? Find something that relates to your niche. If I'm in the affiliate marketing space and I don't feel like I got anything cool to talk about with affiliate marketing right now, I will get on the internet and I'll look for somebody who has done something interesting lately with affiliate marketing, like maybe a cool case study or something, right? So then what I do on my video or with my article or whatever is I'll be like, hey, what's up, you guys? I just wanted to let you know, man, I wanted to tell you this really cool story about this thing I read today, right? And I'll just convey the story that I read. And I'm not going to lie and say it was me who did it, right? That's stupid. That's dumb. I don't need to do that. The best thing you can do for your brand and building your audience is be yourself and just be real with people. But that doesn't mean you got to be the guy who's done every single little thing. You know what I'm saying? You could be the guy on a journey. I said this yesterday, but you don't have to be the guy that's arrived. You can be the guy on a journey. Those are the two people that really get followed, is the guy who's arrived and people perceive them as the expert. But the other guy who really gets followed is the guy who's consistent with his content and he's on a journey, or she's on a journey, right, to get somewhere. People will follow you, man. They want to see what you've been doing. What you been reading about, Cam? Tell me. I want to hear about it. But anyways, if you want to get started with audience building, I bought a course a couple days ago called Facebook Live Profits. It's by Delilah Taylor, Ben Martin. Those guys do Facebook Live videos all the time. and I wanted to check their course out. It's really good, and when you go through the training, both Ben Martin has videos in there that he teaches, and Delilah Taylor has videos in there that she teaches, so they go back and forth. So it's really cool, man, because you get two different training styles in there, and they both teach different elements of doing Facebook live stream videos, like what I'm doing now. But I thought it was really cool, man, and I just kind of got inspired to start this Facebook Live thing again. And the other thing about that course that's cool is they don't like they assume you don't know anything about Facebook or anything. So what they do in there, they teach you how to start building a list of relevant friends. They teach you how to do the Facebook Live videos. They teach you everything, man, how to do everything. So if you want to build a presence on Facebook, if you want to build an audience on Facebook, then I would say that's a great place to start. Matter of fact, let me put this link to Facebook Live Profits in the comment section. That is an affiliate link. I will get a small Facebook video. Yeah, I'm a big dumb animal, man. I can't write and talk at the same time. Let me put a link here in the comment section. Here's a link to Delilah. I'm gonna tag these guys. Ben. So if you end up buying this course through this link, man, these guys are gonna be checking this thread out. So hit them up and let them know, hey, great course, guys. Appreciate you. Let them know, man. You want to make good connections with people who are doing it online. And Ben Martin course, Facebook Live Profits. Alright, I just put that in the comment section, so you guys check that out, man. I think you can get that if you save your pennies. I think you can get that for the ripe old price of about, I think it's about $10. But anyways, I want to thank you all for sticking around, checking out my my video here. All right, and I want to ask you a question here before I conclude. I want to ask you guys how you like this show today. I want to ask you, if you'd like to see a show like this more often. What's up, Casey Lindsay? How you doing, man? I want to ask you guys how often you'd like to see a show like this. I want to know, was it too long? Was this show too long? Is 3 topics too many topics? Let me know, man. I'm gonna be combing the comment section here, and I'm gonna be checking it out and trying to perfect this State of Zero show that I'm doing here on Facebook. Anyways, I think that's all I got, man. I appreciate you all for tuning in. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, everybody.